And welcome back to Ginger Snap Customs. No, I have not done anything exciting lately other than take a promotion at work, be really busy, but I am getting the budget turbo swap post completed and put on the Facebook page. I've got a lift pump swap put together. I've got some other things too in the works. Got a couple other 3 things. But other than that, we've been working on my dad's 305 TPI powered 54 Chevy Suburban chassis. So I'm going to flip this thing around, kind of walk you through the chassis, and then I'm going to talk about some more 6.5 stuff. And then I'm going to go to the house because it's cold out. Again, because, Michigan teased it's like 73 last week and it's back down in the 30s. So I'm going to flip this around, show what we got going on, and yeah, we'll see what's up. All right, lo and behold, this is the 54 Chevy Suburban chassis that I went to Chicago and got in like 2017 or 18. Needless to say, it's been cleaned and painted once in its life since I've had it, but it obviously needs to be touched up because it's sitting outside. We put a disc brake ZR2 rear axle in it. That we've got the pinion angle set. I've got to weld the rear pads here yet. That is on my list of things to do. 4-wheel disc brakes, because we salvaged the disc system off the ZR2. Nice aluminum one-piece drive shaft, underfloor dual pot master cylinder, and brake booster. And here is the bane of my existence currently. It is a 91 IROC 305 with tune port injection on it. Standalone tune that he bought. This was in a Guy's Bracket Racing S10. And honestly, it's kind of neat setup. It runs good, 700R4 with a shift kit in it. And like I said, it's cool. It does a lot of neat things, but we're having some technical difficulties. The engine, we just did the head gaskets last week, only for it too. Barf coolant all over GSC HQ here, the Cube, my 80-bit little garage. So that being said, this is coming out. We have a 350 back there, and there's a 283 over there, and we've got options. So this is going to come out. One of those is going to go in. We'll see what we got for a good runner and try to get this whole thing back on track, because we've got a tubular trans mount in it, motor mounts, power steering kit here, still the stock front I-beam axle, Posey super slide front springs, front disc brake kit, 5 lugs, and that way we're not running the old smooth Chevy 6-lug 16x6 wheels or 16x4. They're tiny. So we're working on this. We're going to see what we can do. I don't know. We're figuring it out day by day. So the 305, it does run. It does make all the cool vroom vroom sounds, and it's a lot of fun, but obviously it won't hold coolant. We think cylinder head's cracked. Couldn't tell when we did the gaskets, but needless to say, we'll tear it down and do a quick dissection, post-mortem investigation, find out what went wrong. We'll save the cam out of it, other pieces and parts, so we can put them on the 350 and get this thing back together. And that way, hopefully, Dad will be driving the big yellow Suburban by summer. And if this doesn't work, I have a nice old Wind dual plane, somewhat high-rise 4-barrel intake, and a nice 4-barrel carb. This will give us an opportunity to swap this over to carburetor if we really have to. We've got the full electronic air motor fuel system hanging on for right now while we figure out where to put all our P-clips and go from there. So that's the chassis. That's been our current big deal process majigger for the last 6 weeks. And we'll hopefully be out driving it in the next 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what happens with that. So I'll flip this back around now, talk a little more about 6.5 stuff, and then go from there. So now you saw the chassis. It's cool. It's fun. It's a blast. Honestly, I love starting this thing and shaking the windows in my garage, but it also sucks that it won't keep cooling in it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So here's where I'm at with 6.5 stuff. Realistically, I've got the budget swap put together for HX35, HX40 turbos. I have lift pump post put together. I will be doing a part links post for air intakes, the battery box relocation, upper intakes, because I think there's 3 different options now, so you can kind of pick and choose as you feel. There's a couple other things I'm going to throw on there too. Exhaust systems based on who you can get them from right now due to lack of supply. Turbo crossover pipes. injector lines, just monotonous things, because realistically we need to know where to get parts, and if we can find them, that's excellent. If we can't find them, well, that's not so fine. So I'm going to keep plugging away and putting these posts together with all of our part links and all of our material, and that way you guys can blissfully build your trucks into the summer and enjoy them. I will not be doing really any more 6.5 videos unless it's by popular demand, or if you guys want to donate an all-stock truck. That's totally up to you. I just, Casper is so modified at this point with the turbo and everything else done to it that I can't really use it for representation because it's no longer accurate. I can't do vacuum pump video because it's not there. Can't do a Turbo Master wastegate video because it's not there. Granted, I've already done all these things with the blue truck, but like a lot of people ask about 96 and up specifics or 94, 95s, and I flat out don't have a truck I can do it on. So I appreciate the want for more videos, I do, but I have 7 vehicles right now between 354 Chevy trucks, the Duramax, the 8.1 Casper, and now a 49 Lincoln. So I have plenty to keep me busy from here to the end of time. But like I said, if somebody's got a bone stock 6.5 that they're just like, you know what, it's a beater, take it for 6 or 8 weeks and you do the videos, and if I give it back, whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna make you pay for all the pieces and parts, because realistically it's going to go into a video that's going to help hopefully 1,000 other people. That's the goal of this. So like I said, I don't really have any other videos planned because I can't use Casper for them. So if anybody in Southeast Michigan happens to have a spare 6.5 that's a runner or could be a runner that I can do the videos with, by all means, I'm not going to shake a stick at it, especially once it's warm out, because I like doing things at night after work anyways. So that said, that's the GSC latest update. We've got Dad's 54 Chevy chassis in here. I've got my 235 Corvette spec engine for DOT. I have a fully rebuilt 283. I have a 350 small block that we can kind of pick and choose what we're going to put it in. And I've got everything to do head gaskets on Casper in the basement. And I've got head gasket stuff for DOT and a couple other things. So that's where we're at. That's all I got. So I appreciate you guys hanging around and trying to keep up with the GSC here. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of 6.5 content coming up because my truck is too far off in the weeds to be good representation. So if you know somebody, or if you want more videos, comment, like, go to Facebook, say what you need to say, get it out in the open. Comment away. By all means, go to Facebook, blow it up. I'll answer the messages. It doesn't bother me. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend, and hopefully I will catch you guys on the flip side.